Well, I'll comment on it. I was an interim head coach like you. It's tough.
Yeah,
It's beyond tough. I remember leaving
yeah,
Cal State Fullerton. They were like, "We're gonna hire you at Cal State LA, and we're gonna pay you this, but you're gonna have to re-interview for the job, and we're not promising you anything." It's like, do
yeah,
I take this, or do I do this, or do I stay where I'm at? So I went through that part, and the same thing, like you. I remember going from like collegiate to professional, private, all that, and going back and forth. And people always go, "Why don't you go back collegiate?" And I go, "Well, I really don't want to. I kind of did it." But also, you just said something. You have this great resume, and jobs don't open up. I always tell people, like, I was never really leaving LA. People kind of knew that with me.
yeah,
So if you're not really leaving LA, like you said, Pacific and is the only one that opens up in this other job, you're like, so for me, I was like, I'm not gonna move to Mississippi to coach track.
yeah, yeah. No, I
That was my
understand.
thing. I
Yeah,
was like, so
well, it's the same thing. And the thing is you're only quote unquote hot for a certain period of
yes,
time.
and you're only hot for a hot period.
Yep.
I
And
was hot.
then,
There was years I was hot, and there was years where it was like, all right, well, he's just kind of, you know. So that
yeah,
I tell people that, but I love having evolved from college to pro or to private because I always say I can always go back or whatever. But I kind of did that, and but I love living in Southern California and where my life is. So, but you saying that, it just made me like think like I'm not the only one that thinks that way.
yeah, no, absolutely.